communities safe and to make sure that law enforcement is held accountable when they harm instead of protect communities?
Really important question. I've been very active in this regard because we need to put the justice into criminal justice. And we know that the criminal justice system has unfortunately allowed racial disparity. It has allowed violence against particularly the black community. And so in my state, we've taken really strong measures to bring justice to that system. I'll just talk about some of them that I believe the next president needs to work on. I believe there's been racial disparity that has been driven by the drug wars, particularly against the black community. And that is why it was, I think, the first governor to offer pardons to thousands of people who've had drug convictions so that we can reduce the racial disparity that has affected the system. I have eliminated the death penalty in my state because we know the death penalty has been riven with racial disparity against the black community. We have embraced now the return of affirmative action so that we can fully embrace the talent communities of color in education and in our contracting to move forward. And on police accountability, we have passed, and this was frankly kind of a remarkable achievement, we passed what I think could be a template for police officer accountability measures. And the reason I say it was a template for success is it took a long time to bring consensus. But at the end of this product, the leaders of the black community, leaders of the law enforcement community, took hands and we passed something that holds appropriate accountability for police officers. But we don't stop there. We are leaders in the nation in training law enforcement on how to de-escalate situations. We understand that we have had too many tragedies for people with mental health problems. If we use de-escalation tactics, if we realize implicit bias and white privilege, our officers understand that. We now train our officers on that to reduce violence. That's good for citizens, it's good for officers, frankly. So I think what we're doing in Washington State is a template for success. Yes. And I'll tell you what I feel so strongly about this. I'm a white guy who's 68 years of age. And I approach this with humility, this issue, because I've never experienced what a black teenager has being pulled over in a white neighborhood. I've never experienced being an LGBTQ member being subject to a slur. And because I've never experienced this, I've made sure that the people around me have had implicit bias screening, and I've doubled my commitment to be a progressive voice to bring racial equity to my state. And that's one of the reasons I love working with the Muslim community, and that's why I'm pleased to get to have this discussion with you. Thank you.
Recently, so recently we've seen the human rights violations at the border in our country. Children being removed from their parents' arms, separated, families being separated, caged, treated like animals. These are huge atrocities and human rights violations. But this administration right now is also becoming allies with countries who are also committing these sorts of atrocities around the world. So if you become president, how would you hold ourselves in this country accountable to human rights and our allies to those human rights violations, like China and the way that they're treating and committing genocide with the Uyghur Muslim community, or Saudi Arabia and their treatment of Yemenis and the war and things that are going on there, India where they're lynching Muslims. What would your policy be in holding these allies, so-called allies, accountable for their human rights violations and atrocities?
Well, broadly speaking, I think we need to restore an America that maintains the light of liberty that shines in the Statue of Liberty. It has been a beacon for the world, a beacon of freedom, tolerance, and civil rights, rather than embracing the autocratic darkness of Donald Trump, broadly speaking. And I think America has been a unique beacon. And we simply need to restore that beacon internationally in so many different ways. The first is to stop Donald Trump's gross inhumanity at the border. And it is gross inhumanity, and I'll tell you why. His separation policy to tear children away from their parents is not an accident. It was an intentional act. And I can hardly think of anything as loathsome as that. We need to restore dignity in the law at the border to allow people their legal rights to have a hearing on asylum, to not be punished and degraded and held in cages and have children separated by their parents. And we can do that if we follow the law of asylum in the United States. Internationally, we need to become again a beacon. And that means building on alliances rather than tearing them down. But Donald Trump has weakened our ability to shine a light of freedom around the world. Because every alliance we have, he's essentially torn up. He's torn up our alliance against climate change in the Paris Agreement. He's torn up an agreement we had with Iran that was being successful to prevent it becoming a nuclear state in a peaceful way. And now he's created tension unnecessarily in that region. He has debilitated our ability to be effective in the North Korea situation. We need to have someone who understands that alliances make us stronger, not weaker. And we need to restore the idea of freedom, civil rights, and liberty as a fundamental tenet of American foreign policy. And I would intend to do that. And one of the ways to do that is to bring a little liberty in our community, which is also to pass comprehensive immigration reform for the 11 million people who are now working in our community, going to churches in our communities, and synagogues and mosques, and going to soccer practice with us, have a path to citizenship. And do what I've done as governor, make sure that our dreamers can get access to education and a path to citizenship. That's restoring America in my book. And we're going to do that if I'm giving this high honor.
Governor Inslee, the Muslim Caucus Education Collective's mission is to educate our community in how to participate in the electoral process and participate with civics at large. Given that participation for minority communities is something that has been a challenge for a variety of communities, what would you as president propose to do to make participation and access to voting more accessible? Would you go as far as making Election Day a national holiday?
Voting should be a civil right. We need a congressional civil right around voting. And we've been very successful in our state. I would suggest we need to do nationally what we've done in my state. We've got to make sure that everyone has the right to vote by mail remotely. So you don't have to, even if whether it's a holiday or not, you can vote from home. And this has been very successful in the state of Washington. And this is also important to prevent the Republican voter suppression that's going on. So if we can't allow a situation where a county official in Alabama can put all the voting machines in the white neighborhood and not in the black neighborhood, we got to stop that. And a way to do that is allow everybody to vote from home by mail and have a paper ballot so we can make sure there's no hijinks in counting the ballot. And we've got to make sure that we have same-day registration. We've got to make sure we have automatic voter registration. When you get your driver's license, you ought to become a voter if you're eligible. We got a free registration when you're 16 and 17 to get you ready to vote. Yes, we ought to consider either an all-mail ballot or some holiday to do that. But first, we've got to stand up against the voter suppression of the Republican Party. And again, I want to laud your efforts. I think I'm going to have to probably end there. I do want to make one request. if I may. I hope that if you have heard things today that you have found beneficial, that you'll want to keep a voice in favor of this broad-scale protection of the Muslim community, the kind of thing I've done as governor on the stage of the debate. Everyone has a First Amendment right to keep me on the debate stage by going to jinslee.com, and if you'd like to send in $1, if you get 130,000 people, we'll make sure that my voice is on the debate stage, and I'd like to have it there. Again, thank you so much for what you've done. This is a bright spot in America. You've inspired me. I hope you keep doing it.
Thank you.
Thank you.